2 so far. I don't really want to put this near our other loads.
Oh, well, I'm stuck, mate. I've loaded bees up here at Griffith. I've got one small lot to go. The load is sitting halfway up the ramps and won't go. They've started spraying the orchard already.
4 hours later and we're back. Got both loads on the truck tonight. That's my whole business, getting towed today. Your dad will have to dump the trailer. Continue on. Whoop, 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 whoop. These are all about to be triples. They're pretty calm, considering they're straight off almonds. You thought we were done moving bees? We tricked you. While almost every hive has finally made it onto a honey flow, there's still 2 apiaries left behind. And of course, they're mine. They're still sitting on an orchard nearby in Griffith, waiting to be picked up. So tonight, we're loading up one last time and hopefully getting them where they need to be. We had honey supers to unload at the apiaries before we could set sail, so I took this opportunity to practice my loader skills. It's rare that we aren't in a screaming rush against time, so I make the most of these opportunities to practice, because one day I'll be the one unloading thousands of hives and Dad will be rolling straps. Seatbelt.
Not enough, Rich. Try. You've got to go slower with more revs so that you don't stall it out.
Although, I think Dad's hot seat in the loader is safe for a little while longer. Yeah, but I feel like I'm not super... Well, I could start on hives tonight. Oh, is that not even oh, Dad. Oh no, it was filming good. 3rd time's a charm. I think I mean 4th time's a charm. Alright. We had made it to Griffith. We had decided to leave my bees here for so long because the Channel Country provided a brilliant nectar source for my bees. The weeds and flowering crops that grew along the channels gave my bees a nectar source for the entirety of pollination. By the time had come, it was finally time to move them because the spray rigs would be starting tonight. If my bees were still here in the morning when the sun rose, they'd be flying to their deaths.
It's like choked up with honey. Really choked up with honey. Pissed off. Pissed lots of honey.
As we ventured into the honey season, I was carrying a little more anxiety than usual. This year felt different. There were so many new variables, and I had no idea how they'd play out. First there was varroa. It felt like a monster I hadn't quite figured out how to tame. 2 so far.
Hey?
2 so far.
2.
I don't really want to put this near our other loads. 2.
It's 2.
There was our new double brood box system, which was proving successful. However, we were finding some issues in regards to honey production. Finally, there was the season itself. This would be my first dry season. If the old beekeepers' stories were anything to go by, honey would be few and far between. For the first time since I started beekeeping, I wasn't just wondering how much honey we'd produce, I was wondering whether we'd produce enough at all. So we are in Griffith and it's time to get my bees off almonds. They did a good job, good bloody job actually. This orchard I actually got one day by accident. I just was door knocking properties and I got put onto this one. Pretty lucky to have this relationship. That's all rice. Almonds. Look at that. Almonds. Amazing. They're getting loaded. Exciting. Just our luck, the loader stalled halfway up the ramps and now we can't get the thing to go, so we're just stuck here.
So I don't know.
It's me, I don't know what the hell's going on. It'll be something stupid.
Snow blown fuses. Battery looks all connected properly.
It's something weird, something stupid's going on here, but I didn't touch anything. I just went to go start it again.
Fucking machine spraying poison. Fucking orchard.
Flat out?
Oh well, I'm stuck, mate. I've loaded.
What do you mean?
I've loaded bees up here at Griffith. I've got one small lot to go. They've started spraying the orchard already. The loader's sitting halfway up the ramps and won't go.
Loader that's been fixed up?
It's the one off the Western Star, but it's got a weird ignition problem. Like when I turn the key on, it takes a few seconds for the gauge lights to light up. But as soon as I go to hit the key, it just blacks out. Nothing, fades out. And it's got something weird to do with the lights. If I turn the headlights on, it knocks it out completely. Sitting on the ramps, I can't even drive the truck away.
Bloody hell, this was supposed to be a short trip. Just get these last lot off almonds, but no, we are going to use the truck winch, just skull drag that off the ramps, the loader. Then we've got to drive to where our other truck is, which is not close at all, just to get the loader off it, and then come back here, pick the bees up and get them off before tomorrow morning. What off that tree there?
It's a bit of a try to pull off that tree.
No wonder I'm always stressed. We suddenly had multiple problems to deal with, and every one of them had to be solved before sunrise. Problem 1. The loader had broken down on the ramps. It couldn't get off the truck, and the truck couldn't go anywhere. Solution. Use the truck's winch to literally skull drag it off the ramps. Easier said than done. There were hardly any decent anchor points, so we had to rig up a system using multiple trees just to pull it free. Yes.
These pulleys and bean tackles and everything.
As long as everything's done up properly. I don't want any head's getting cut off tonight. Yeah, well that will be the next thing is, because you lowered it down.
Yeah.
It's gonna
It's gonna skull drag it. This winch has got some horsepower.
This is a very intricate setup that we've got going on here. Just to get this loader off the ramps. Well, you don't, Dad, you can't stand there either. So don't stand on that side, Dad. You'll have no legs left.
He's a clever dad.
Oh my god. Wait until it's safely off the ramps. Bloody hell. Problem 2. We'd freed the truck, but now we didn't have a loader, and we still had more hives to load. Solution? Drive to West Wyalong and collect our second loader, which just so happened to be there getting repaired. Great. 2 broken loaders. So, I'm going to try it now that there's no, like, so the other thing I was thinking is because it's on an angle, doesn't that, yeah, like Dave said, hydraulic pressure? No. Problem 3. Broken. While all this was happening, the almond orchard was already being sprayed. That meant there was no backup plan. My bees had to be out of that orchard before first light. If they weren't, there wouldn't be much of a business left to come back to. There you go, Dad. Bet you're happy you got to use your recovery gear.
Not really. But, man, pays for itself again.
We might have to start hand loading the rest of them, Dad. Old school. Believe it or not, that's what Dad used to do. Load them by hand. Well, if they weren't spraying tonight, it wouldn't have been as big of a issue. I was surprised.
Our other load is broken too, so I go get it. I can probably get them off, but it won't work. I have to. They both need urgently fixed.
They've literally just started spraying the property tonight, the almonds, which the chemical's harmful to bees, so hence why I was getting them out tonight. So this is a big issue that we've broken down now, because we do have to sort something out before daylight. Otherwise my bees will be in big trouble. So the pressure's on. Gotta leave them over there. RIP. How long did it take to go to West Wyalong and back here?
4 hours.
Yeah, so 4 hours later and we're back. We're back with a different loader. We've got 10 more pallets to throw on, and then we'll have to go straight out to where we're taking them. Put them on the ground.
Got a top up of coffee. That'll get us to
3:40. About probably an hour 45 to where we need to get to. What do you reckon?
a couple of
Or
hours.
2 hours.
I don't know. We'll wait for it to Google Maps is loading.
I've got both loads on the truck tonight, so I'm just going to poke along because that's my whole business, getting towed today. 2 hours 12 minutes. Is that to the property? About 40 minutes to go, and the sun is already starting to come up. So we'll make it just on time. Just on time. What a night. What a bloody night. Finally, we were bound for their new home. I had my entire business loaded onto the truck. Transporting beehives comes with a huge responsibility. It's not just about getting from A to B. If I were to have an accident, I'd be risking all 240 hives. 5 years of my life, all of which has been funded from my personal savings account. It could all be lost in a single moment. That's a responsibility you feel with every kilometre behind the wheel. Just make it, Dad. We'll have to dump the trailer.
Continue on Lackland Valley Way for 1.5 kilometres.
What's that? What just fell?
Just the spilling over here.
After everything this move had thrown at us, I could only hope the honey season would be a little kinder than the journey to get there. It's Fia here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more.